would like to sit up and complain a lot, but I'm not going to do that this morning. Instead, I get to introduce our first guest. This is going to take a little while, so bear with me. Born and raised in old Vermont. Back when Vermont was the most conservative state in the nation, Vermont left John Burt. So he moved to New Hampshire for a better life. He's married to the best wife in the world, Nurse Phyllis. They share 2 children, 2 stepchildren, and 6 grandchildren. At age 56, John lost 134 pounds. He's half the man he used to be, but he still helped pass constitutional carry. He was shocked to learn that he had to beg the government for a license to carry, his God-given right and constitutional right. He spent his first term in the municipal and county government. That's a punishment to a committee. Second term office is bad fishing game, super cops, anybody that's watching that horrible program. Third and fourth term in criminal justice and public safety. He is a member of the 2A House Caucus. He's a huge supporter. He fought very hard for Senate Bill 12. He was proud to be asked by Governor Sununu to stand next to him during the signing. He even hugged the governor. The last 2 terms, he worked to help kill every anti-gun bill in the Criminal Justice Committee and on the House floor. He was voted number 2 most conservative state rep in his 3rd term. He owns a 1953 Farmall Super C tractor, collects antique phones, clocks, has chickens. He's raised, those of you who've been here for John Burt's Hot Dog Day on the steps, do you know he's raised over $22,000 to help animal groups? He'll be out there again this year. And before I bring him up here, he wanted me to mention to you guys that Xander Rice Hawkins has said many, many times that he should step down from being a state rep, but happily his ego won't allow it. So please join me in welcoming John Burt.
Thank you. I made a few notes so that way I'll stay on topic. Yeah. Susan, thank you for that introduction. That was great. Well, I do want to thank Susan, and definitely I want to thank the Women's Defense League. They had a huge, and I mean a huge part in passing constitutional carry. They were there at every meeting, every hearing. You know, they pushed as hard as they could. It is groups like this that we need up here, because representatives just like me cannot do it without you guys. You know, we have to have everybody out here. I do have an announcement at the end of my speech that will be very short. As Susan pointed out, I moved to New Hampshire when Vermont left me in the late 90s. I was here about 9 months carrying concealed. And then somebody said, oh, you got a concealed carry license. And I said, what's that? Yeah, I'm from Vermont where there's no laws, 0. I mean, it is written in the Constitution. You are not going to pass anything over there. So the problem was, is I called my friend up, a policeman there, and he said, yeah, you do. Why? Oh, nothing. So I looked for a bunch of people to march right on this building. Everybody was okay somewhat with it. They grumbled, but they didn't want to march like there should have been when your constitutional rights are taken from you. So I said, I'll become state rep and see what I can do. I did hug the governor. I don't know if you saw the picture. My emotions got a little carried away, and I'll tell you, it was the best moment standing next to him, and I was extremely honored that he asked me to stand next to him when he signed that bill. You know, I worked extremely hard in my committee to make sure that bill got passed and on the House floor, but again, there were so many people that helped that we couldn't have done it without everybody. Now, with constitutional carry passed, sadly, and I do say very sadly, Representative Burton put in House Bill 350, no guns at polling places. Representative Rogers, House Bill 201, background checks. The sad part is they will be back. We can't get rid of these reps. They're in secure districts. We can't get them voted out. They're here. And Representative Rogers told me, she asked me one day, she goes, "John, when are you going to kill my bill?" I said, "I'm going to kill it pretty soon, but it's not on the docket yet. But I will." And she goes, "Okay, I know you're going to." I said, "Well, thank you." She was nice about it. But she says, "I'll bring it back next term." And she will. And that's why I need you guys. I was extremely fortunate to have the NRA TV call me up out of Dallas, Texas, and they said, "Do you want to be on?" And I said, "Sure." They wanted to talk about House Bill 350, which is the no guns at polling places. I was kind of surprised on that because I said there's more, extremely more important legislation that's going through, and that's what they talked about. Now, Grant Stitchfield, he asked me, he said, Bloomberg loses most of his fights in New Hampshire. And I said, "No, Grant, Bloomberg loses all of his initiations that he wants up here." And what I told him is, I said, what I like about Bloomberg is he has spent a ton of money up here, which is great for our economy. It does nothing for him, but it's good for our economy. He asked me what Bloomberg should really do ever since he loses so much up here. Grant bursted out laughing after I said he should donate that money to the NRA. And Grant said that he doubt he'll see the check. Now, I did prepare a small speech for the final thing that I do want to talk about, because I do want to stay on topic. Lastly, I have a prepared speech. I want to talk to you about something I have been working on that I hope will be here working on the 2A community for eternity. I've had a lot of help setting this up, and I'm going to need help making this work 100% of the time for the 2A community. I have started the first New Hampshire House 2A caucus. I have bought the website and it is up now and running. All you have to do is, if you want to look at it, and we're still working on it, but most of it's up and running, go to NewHampshireHouse2ACaucus.org. What my mission, hopes, and goals are to have the New Hampshire House 2A caucus be one of the most powerful caucuses in the New Hampshire House. New Hampshire House 2A caucus will fight against every anti-gun bill and support every pro-gun bill that comes before the House of Representatives in the Senate. The New Hampshire House 2A caucus will grade every New Hampshire state representative and support only those representatives that support the Constitution when it comes to the Second Amendment. My dreams are to have the 2A caucus be so powerful that elections are won and lost, or lost, of what the 2A caucus stands for. Another dream is to raise money to support pro and only pro 2A caucus members, representatives. This can only happen with your help. Please go to NewHampshireHouse2ACaucus.org and sign up to be on our email list. Over the next few weeks, I will be holding the first of its kind to the New Hampshire House 2A caucus right here in this building behind me. All representatives will be invited, and only The New Hampshire representatives that truly support the 2A part of the Constitution will be allowed to be members. The grades, we are going to grade everybody too. The grades will soon be released, probably a couple months before we get everything tallied up. And they will be approximately, and we're still working on how we're going to do the grading. But it's going to be A or A+, and I hope I fall into that category. And what those are is probably an A. This is what I'm envisioning. A is somebody that is here every vote, a representative. They vote on every constitutional, Second Amendment issue, and they vote the right way. Now, an A+ will get you if you are extra working hard on it, if you speak on the House floor, in the committee, if you talk to 10 reps. I mean, it's kind of, self-policing, but, if they work hard, you'll get an A+, as long as you vote 100%. A B grade are members that miss a few votes, but they still vote 100% with us. And those members need to be worked on because we need 100% out of our representatives. As far as I'm concerned, a C grade will get you a constitutional threat. A D and an F grade, I haven't come up with a name on those yet. So I ask you to please go to the New Hampshire House 2A Caucus.org and sign up to be part of the New Hampshire House 2A Caucus. This caucus will only work with your help. And this is what we need. And I want to thank, again, the Women Defense League, and thank you guys for being here, because you truly are the hardcore of the 2A group and the family that we have. And without you guys, I can't do my job behind these walls, because I know I need the support of everybody out there. Thank you, and God bless you.
Croc TV.